Where we at? What's going on, y'all? Man, we're at it again. It's been a tough week. It's Wednesday, but Monday and Tuesday was rough for me. But I'm here, living, surviving. Today was solid. Spent some time with the meeting with the Lord, so that was cool. But it's time for story time. We're back at it again. This is racist at the college. So, man, let me tell you, this is my second year stand up. And I had got an offer to do a show at a university, prestigious place, where they have knowledge, and outside of state. So this was like a huge thing for me. They were offering me a lot of money, and to put me up at this hotel. So I'm like big timing, like shoot, I'm like, dang, I'm on Kevin Hart's level, my second year, like I'm killing the game, put my stuff up on Facebook, like look at this, y'all, like I'm funny, but so, I go on the road, I have a driver, I have my boy come with me, Leventus, what up dog? And he's, we driving me up there. I got my duffel bag and all of that. I think I have some video. I might try to throw it on here. But we get there. We get to this hotel. Man, it's grand. Like, it's just, architecture's just beautiful. Lions at the door. Like we should pulled up in a limo. They had some white servants, and I say that because it's kind of the hotel where they have white gloves, where they don't want to get germs everywhere. The germophobic kind of hotel, just white gloves. Like we should have pulled up in a horse and carriage, or like I should have had a tuxedo on, or just with a long penguin flap, or whatever they call that. But it was a nice hotel. It was grand. I was like, dang, I made it. Like my mom lived like 3 minutes away, but I'm staying in this grand hotel that it looks like Kevin's hotel off of Home Alone 2. Boom, where he had the hot tub, the big bed, all the candies. Trump visited. But maybe not at this one. But yeah, it was in Tennessee, so maybe he could have been there. Who knows? Or somebody else, George Washington or something. It was just a nice hotel, where nobody had died in it yet, like 'cause it just smelled like a brand new car. So we stay there, and then we went to the venue. And I was like, it was a venue, it held about like 150, 200. And I talked to the lady who was coordinated, and she wanted me to like, do my thing. But also she was like, oh, we have this, kid who wants to be a comedian. He's never been on stage. And he, if you could just take him under your wing. And I was like, oh, of course. I'll be Daddy Bear and just take them under my paw and show them the way of comedy, second year in. And so she was like, all right, great. This is going to be fun. So show starts, and, we go out together, and, we introduce some music. There's music people there, and they're doing acts and singing patriotic songs of America and Eagles. And so it's my turn to go on. I'm supposed to do over 20 minutes or, 30, whatever minutes. And, I get up there and I start, doing my act. I hit them with the first, hot punchline that I have. And I hit it, and then it's little baby chuckles all over the crowd. I'm like, dang, that's weird. I've never had that low of laughter. And I was like, I'm gonna hit him with the next one. So I hit him with another banger. Bang. and ends up being a little dud. A few chuckles here and there, nothing too serious, nothing to like make my ears perk up. I was like, man, I'm on autopilot. I'm in my mind like, what's going on? Because in Florida, they love this stuff. I didn't know if it was because it was college kids or, they didn't know about life yet, So, I'm like going, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And this lady, this college kid, this young black girl, and she was just like, "You're racist." And I was like, "What? What is going on? Do you not see my skin color?" I was like, "How can I be racist? What am I going to do? Hate myself? Hate my dad and love my mom, or vice versa? Like, how is that going to happen?" I just look in the mirror. I'm like, "Man, I hate half of you." What's happening? And she's like, "Yeah, you're racist." I was like, I didn't have the tools to like crowd work or to go in on her. When you're in an argument and you don't really say much, and then like later on, you're in the shower after you got your feelings hurt or something, and you're like, "Oh, I should have said this. I should have said that." And that's how I feel now, because like now I have the tools and stuff to go about it. And she looked like Precious, and I have a whole set listed in my mind, about 10 minutes on her, and but I can't do it now unless she makes herself known. But yeah, she's like, "You're racist." Dang, like I had a Klan robe or something. I was like, "What? I love God. What are you talking about? I love everybody." But she didn't really say nothing. I just kept on talking, and I ended up ending my set at like 15 minutes because I'm the racist. Surprise. But yeah, I ended up short, and then went to the back, and there's music going on, but this young cat who was like, "Oh, I want to learn comedy." I was like, "Man, all right, you can come out with me. We'll go back. We'll go out there together. You could do your thing, and like we'll get you a few laughs. I'll show you the way." Like I was a Jedi or a master, and he was young Obi-Wan. And we go out there, and he's talking on the mic, and he's getting laughter. I'm like, "Man, what is going on?" I'm trying to talk too. We're bouncing back and forth, but everything he's saying is he's murdering. He's like on fire. And I'm like, now I'm trying to say jokes, and I'm getting a little laughter from my friends, maybe. At least I thought that's what I told myself to make myself feel better. But dude's going in just murdering. It's not even like fun. It ain't, it's not even like funny. It's just like weed and where's my mind at? That kind of stuff. And like the crowd is just on fire. And like I get to a point where like I'm watching him, and I'm watching the crowd, and I'm watching him, and I'm watching the crowd. And then before I know it, like I'm like 30 feet off to the side in a corner in the shadow, just watching this unravel. And I just wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that at all. And after the show, the lady coordinated. I had my friends with me. They didn't really say much to me. And, I went up to the lady because she had to pay me. And she didn't say nothing to me at all. Like cat got her tongue. And she handed me this check that was a lot of money. It was, 4 figures. And she ain't say nothing to me. And we all didn't talk at all until, we tried to decide what we were going to eat that night. And, we decided to go somewhere. And I was like, "Hey, I got this. I'm paying for everybody." But that's my first college show in my second year. Just was not ready at all. And man, if I could go back, I probably definitely would have put some crowd work in there. But you know, it really matters about material and like if these kids can relate or not. But whew, you know, you live and you learn. You know, I had chicken after, and you know, I had some good photos, and you know, I got a little bit of money off of it. But that's, you know, that's what happened. That's you know, I'm not racist anymore. You know, so if that girl's listening, like, you know, my mixed jokes and stuff, you know, sorry if that's how you felt. But actually I'm not. But, you know, they were jokes. You know, you gotta just, it's the world. It's the world. So yeah, I was the racist at the college, that she said. And you know, I was doing like some mixed jokes, like, oh, you know, a part of me is fast and a part of me has good credit, or, you know, just some simple stuff just to loosen everybody up, like, you know, you know, do I like potato salad or do I like chicken, you know, but yeah, so that's it. That was the racist at the college. So make sure you guys subscribe. I got more stories. I got a lot of stories, and you know, we're about to hit it. So comment, show some love, and shoot, man. God bless, baby.